This is the Navan Centre. About to go into the gates. Strictly no overnight parking. Strictly no overnight camping or caravanning. Car park gates will be locked at 5:30 sharp. No height barrier. Wee speed humps. Because I would check these places out. If I was in the caravan today, could I stop here? Disabled car park and bike rack is in there. Coaches only. So you see, that's what I mean. See, coaches only, and it's full of cars. And that's always a problem, because I could go in there with the caravan, but not now while them cars there. When the car park stood on, but there's a car behind me, 2 or 3 cars behind me. I went in here just curiosity, they'll probably follow me. But like, nobody ever bees anywhere. Now see, if I came in the caravan today, and I came to this coaches only car park, you can see the problem I'm going to have. I see now if I get turned. So I can't turn, but the back of the caravan can swing out. And that's why, even if I'm not stopping them, if I'm passing by, I always check it out. Could I do it? And then what I would do then, I would just simply park along the curb or somewhere. You see that big lump? See that big lump there? If I can get up there and turn around and come back down, I'd park there in that path. If I had the caravan on, you've no choice. Car park, coach park, it's the same thing. 4 o'clock it closes from October the 1st. You see there, the grass is level. You know, I would put it up there. Now, as long as this car park you can turn around the circle, I'd put the caravan up in the grass, or else leave. Now today it's sunny, I need a shady spot, so that's something else to check out. If it's shady, I can go in. If it's not shady, I can't go in, but I'll reverse the car up in the grass if I have to. So that's what I will do, I'll reverse up on the grass. Sometimes you have to make the rules up yourself, like, you know, if you're coming in a car, like even the car, people can't do what they're supposed to do in a car. So, if you've got a disabled person, you're going to park near the door and stuff. So you got buggies. I've got a puppy that needs to stay cool. So the sun shines the rest of the car park. That's actually the path there, so you can't, oh look, you go down here. You can't turn around. You cross the footpath. So the car park doesn't do a full and but it does anyway. If I was in the caravan, I can get back out again. But for today now, I want in the shade. So I'm going to put the car up in the grass, off my pitch, and get out in the shade. So we see this now. A wee shady spot over there, you see. None of them other spots are shady. Bear in mind the sun moves. That's why you see, I like to have a good, decent, reliable car. When my car needs money spent on it, I spend money on it. But I'm not scared to use the car. Like, it's a tool. I always count the car as a tool, like a spade. You will get muck on it. You will get scratched. Otherwise, I'm not never going to devalue my car, but I'm not going to be scared to go up in this grass behind. I'll get the car out of the sun. And everybody would come and say, look at that weird man there, look where he's parked. The front wheels are still in the car park. I reckon that'll do that one. Now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a walk over to the centre here to see if it's free today, what time it's at. And then we'll come back, we're going to feed you. And if the centre's free, then I'll scoot over into the centre. I'm putting on the wee cover here now. And if it's not free, then we'll still going to feed you anyway. That doesn't change. But look how many cars is here, it must be free. See a lot of tight people, I'll tell you what, a lot of tight people. I'll leave these windows down a wee bit now. It might invalidate insurance a bit, but the car will be cool by the time I come back. This is just a wee peeky now, Willow. I just hope somebody doesn't park in front of me now, like, you might get somebody to do something like that. Yeah, no, that's good parking there, in the shade. I'm a person who always follows rules, unless I don't have a choice. Like, she needs to stay cool. But I don't go out of my way to do stupid stuff. It's just... So there's a Navan Centre, Armagh. It's a hill where ancient kings of Ireland were crowned. And the Navan Centre itself is built underground like a hill as well. There's a wee beacon there. That's something that I think should be done there. See all these bonfires? I know it's tradition, but when I was away, and I used to love going to bonfires, Halloween bonfires, 12th bonfires. Everybody, who doesn't like to go to a bonfire? It's all full of drunks and all. But you see these here beacon things, that's more or less what they would have used back in the time. They could use as signals. And I'm a vegetarian, I'm into animal rights. And every time a bonfire goes up, I just thinking how many wee snails, slugs, all the insects is in that bonfire burned to death. So I don't go to bonfires anymore for that reason. I don't want to take part. But see, like these things here, if they're down there, they could put them in permanently like that one, but hook them up to gas. All you want is a big flame. Originally these beacons would have been from hilltop to hilltop to hilltop. So whenever you were on top of hilltop, you would see the beacon from another hilltop, and that's how they used the signals. They didn't put them in the streets, they were on hilltops. And there's no reason why they can't get 3 hilltops and put these beacons on hilltops. So you can still light the flame and have your beacon. And if you want to put them into the street, they can put them into the street. But run them with gas instead of pallets and killing wee wildlife. That's the only reason. Other than, now if you can get pallets and someone getting the wildlife off them, I don't have a problem. I would go to a pallet bonfire then. But the pallets lie around. I know bits of wood. When I light wood for my fire, I burn wood in my fire in the house. I will not cut wood at this time of year. I have a stack of wood in the backyard, I don't cut it. And around about the time of the frost, I'll start cutting some wood. And with any wee snails and stuff, you can move them. Wee snails all hibernate. You can't move them in the middle of the winter time. And if a snail is on a board and I go to move it, then I won't move the board. I'll wait till the spring. But right now the wood's covered in wee insects and stuff. I'll wait till they all go. Say I'm cleaning my fisher board in the house, fisher board and guttering, I won't do that until all the wee spiders and all have all died with the frost or whatever. So the same with bonfires. It's like when I left the house, there was 3 snails in front of my caravan. I had to move them 3 snails before I got the caravan out of the driveway. If I left earlier, the snails wouldn't have been there. I was late in leaving. We'll go down here for a nosy. Mum. Oh, she's been thrown again. She won't drink her water. Doorway's down here. I'll check the doorway, see what the times are. And then we'll get her fed. I don't know, a butterfly. Some wildlife in Armagh today, I'll tell you. September. Some bees and butterflies in September. That wee coffee shop here too. See, a lot of ones going past that main road. They'd probably fancy a wee cup of tea, and if you had a cafe right on the main road, they'd pull over and go into it. But they never think of coming in here. You see, you've probably got inflated prices too. Is that like a wee overflow place in there now? No, that's just walkways. So there's a good paths and all here until you get the entrance, goes to stone, so it's a bit awkward for prams. You should keep the tarmac to the entrance. This place was closed for a few years. Don't know how long it was closed for. It was closed down. It wasn't making no money. Oh, look at all that one. It's definitely, it must be free. Isn't that thing? Hold on, Willow. So there's the roof above there now. And I'll get you in the lead here. I don't see no wee balloons out, Willow. Must be charging. Hold on, Willow. But we'll go up the hill and take a look at the hill. It's worth going to see, is it? Well, it's not going open for you, pet. Hold on now. Reception. Okay, well, that's it now. I'll get you fed first, don't I? Do you want to go up the hill first or after? I think we'll get you fed. You need a drink, you see, and you're not going to drink until you get fed. You should be drinking. I don't know why you won't drink now, well. I got your fresh water off the tap. But I imagine you go up them other pads, you go up on top of the hill. I remember at the time when they opened this place up, they didn't want people walking up the hill. They wanted you to come here, but they didn't want you walking up on top of the hill. Because if thousands of people walk on top of the hill, I'd have wear it down. And I ended up with nobody came, and now I closed it down. Get you fed first, don't I, pet? And then we'll go up the hill. You check what way that sun's shining too. See, in that car, if they all wanted the coach park, why? Why would they want to do? How lazy can people be? They want to walk from there to there. Unbelievable, like. That's why I told a caravan, hey, before you go anyway, stop and take a look. Even if it means having a couple of cars up behind you, just stop, put on your indicator, left hand indicator, let them pass. Get out and take a look. Oh, they must have planted a wee treasure chest, a wee time capsule here. This marks the site of the Navan Millennium chest. So it's been there 21 years now. They want to make sure they didn't lose it anyway. But it's not going to be a surprise when they open it up, because they know what's in it. They have it in videotape. VHS, Betamax, Kodak film. Willow, come on now, we'll get you fed. And no one over there sneezing away. Willow, where you go? People are sneezing away. And she's coughing, she shouldn't be out of the house. That's a proper cough and sneezing she's doing. She shouldn't be out of the house. Come on, Willow. They say if you have any symptoms, isolate. Up you go. Oh gosh, she's going to die. She's not going to die before unless it takes a few hours away. Pep, you get people like that. Get these batteries charged as well, Pep. I'm going to go in the Navan Fort house. Problem with Navan Fort house, it sounds good. This place on here is not free anymore, it's only free for 1 hour. I'll try going up the hill. The only problem I'm having now is the weather again, and it's not the rain. Last week we needed a wee bit of dry weather. This week we could do with the rain. I can't not leave Willow in the car with sunshine. And that's why I always say it depends, there's nothing wrong with rain, it depends where you are. But we're going up a hill, sunshine. You don't want sunshine on a hill. If I go to Armagh and the sun's shining, I can't park along the street and leave Willow in the car. Come on, Willow. So today could be totally ruined because of the sun. Not that it gives sun on the weather forecast. Now that'll be too handy if I tell you it was going to be a sunny day. But it's not supposed to be a sunny day. But all I can see, there's more sunshine than cloud. There's been a couple of wee showers that we've missed. But watch these videos back. There's going to be very little rain in them. There's rain clouds over there and the sun. There's no grey clouds, cloudy, like. It's one or the other. So we're going to be baked, we're going to get soaked, we're going to be baked, we're going to be soaked. But when Willow's in the car, she's not going to get soaked, she's just going to get the baking bit. sun's shining, it's hot. It's only the start of September, it's hot. There's a house on the street in Armagh, there'll be no car park. I want that horse and couch. So I'm gonna park along the street somewhere, but I'm not gonna get shade. There's no shade in Google Maps. I look Google Maps. She hasn't drank all day. The only thing I do when she collapses, take her to the vet and they put her on a drip. So I get needles stuck on there. So on. And the sweet butterfly. Wee ground boy. Oh, cough. Oh, scared him off, Willow. Same colour as you, Willow. I wonder, does he not drink either? That's right now, Pip. We want to just go to the hull. This is probably the exit. They won't want us to come back to the hull and come out this way, you see. They got the money off them. Oh yeah, Pip. Oh, well, don't be throwing. I don't know. Someone drink, there's a tap over there. Oh, look at the tap there, look, fresh stuff. She doesn't drink, she's going. Well, yeah, take water. I'm getting angry. I am getting angry. Take a drink of water, Pep. You're not going to last. I feel like throwing a bucket on her. You need a drink. You haven't drank all day, Willow. You have not drank all day. Take a drink of water. Come on. Look, see, you won't not get her to drink. If you're going to swelter, we know what's there anyway. We'll let you swelter. I'm not slowing down. I'm not. It's totally stupid. Every pup knows to drink, Willow. Yeah, wee straw hut anyway. I think this tape here is supposed to stop you seeing this large shipping container. It's unbelievable, isn't it? Like a wee bit of tape. And you think people aren't going nosy around here? An old-fashioned pram. It's not an old pram, it's an old-fashioned type pram. Couple of pews, just no, not even locked. No, but that's why I couldn't be bothered paying for anything during COVID, because you're not seeing the stuff. They did adjust the prices during COVID. If you're only seeing half the stuff, or else, but I think a good idea is anywhere with a National Trust or wherever, if you pay your full price to go in, you should really hold on to your ticket to the end of COVID, and then 6 months after COVID ends, get half price admission with your ticket. Because you've already paid, you've only seen half the first time. So that way then they get you back twice, and you still get it. Because people want to go out. They want to go out somewhere. So you get you here twice then, and that's twice the cafe and all. So everybody's a 1-1. But they charge you full price, and then all these restrictions. Pointless. And there's wee wooden shields and stuff for whales to play with probably. A cheap tent. Oh, the fire was actually lit. Is that to give you the sense of smell? That's what it probably is. Put us up fire later in it, well. So you're going to get baked now, Pat. You're going to get baked. That no entry danger. That's the actual roof of the building. Don't want you to walk on it. Now you don't want to be climbing up in the glass too. But forget about today. Last week was with the rain, today's the sun. Wee butterfly now somewhere, don't know where he went. He's in there somewhere, Willow. Not all butterflies cooperate. So that's a problem with reception because this is a hill. You could start along the road, you could walk up the hill. But then somebody came up with the idea, let's build a reception because we can make money here. But like, you just want to see the hill. They're trying to keep it away from the hill. You don't need pop music or nothing else. You just come to see a hill. If you want music, you go to a shopping centre. Want somewhere where me and my girl can go together. But she's not going to be able to make it. Why not? Because she won't take a drink. That must be live. Doesn't sound too good. Born a fresh orange jacket. What you know gonna lead? My dog now attacked nobody, she can barely walk, so she won't drink. These boys like to get home early too, don't they? Gates locked at 5:30. $300 to 300 AD. 300 BC to 330 AD. That's the age of the fort. See, that's nice with music you play live if you wouldn't sing. It's nice to hear live music. What's that got to do with Navan Fort there? Mirrors. Willow, on this way.
Losing my religion, trying to keep up with you, and I don't know if I can do it. Oh no, I've said too much.
Far too long, I want the hell, that's all I know. More going this far from the sign, Navan Hall 5 mile. How much do you want to see a hole though? I was here years ago. I don't mind walking all this. How you doing? There's a wee gate up here, well, that might be it, you know. There's a wee gate, a sharp turn. That could be the actual boundary. That's like I don't know how you can pee so much this morning, Pet, and you haven't drank nothing. Don't know where you're getting the moisture from. I'll only give you 6 blackberries. You see all these people coming down, you see the stunned look on their faces and drying up and freezing them. Well, I was saying, should I pay all that money for that? Look at some happy on there. How you doing? Why would they want to set up a camp like out there and play when closed off? What's the idea behind it? Unless they're practicing for a show later on. I must be up here now. The ones over there must have a guided tour while speaking to them. I wonder if the guided walks here. Oh, got a guided tour. So we haven't paid Willow. We'll come in the back gate. This could look odd. You see that? If I go in this way, maybe I'll put you on lead here, Pet, just in case. Hello, Willow. I didn't see no sign saying no entry. Did you, Pep? Alright. That's up there, that's the hole. Well, you need to have a wee bit get away from them ones. Tell you what, well, we're not going to walk too much further for a hole. I see them all saying up there. Like, why can't I just walk across that field there, like? You see what happens these visitor centres, they can put in a review, allow 2 hours for your experience. 15 minutes reception, the rest of the time whacking up here, like. You know what I mean? Like, wait, if they had a path going straight there, it wouldn't sound right. You'll pay £6 for a 15-minute experience. People like to get the value, well. It doesn't look much of a mound from here. Mount Sandal is more impressive, and it's free as well. The only thing about this one is they can say there were certain kings were crowned here. But how you know it's true? They'll say anything for tourists. Oh, there one's parked the cows, they know the shortcut. There you are there now, there's official. Do you see that sign there on the road, Navan Fort State Care Monument, and these cars? That means the site is free. What you're paying for is the Navan Centre. You're not paying for the site. You can come here anytime you want. Camp here at night time. So what we do now is get the sat nav and find locations here that all want to meet counters. Instead of walking through all that crap we could drove up here. So what I'm going to do now, Pet, I'm going to drive up here, I'm going to see what the sat nav, and then we'll see where the road goes and see if I can bring the Caravan up here if I had it. So this is what we're coming to see. There's the circle now. 2 mounds, a big one, a wee one. We must be down there at the road. Alright, Pet. That was the history part. Navan Centre, exhibition shops, a lot of nonsense. State Care Monument. As a UK citizen, I actually own this. Come on, Willow. Ah, well, I'm on. Come on. You don't be charged for something you own already. As long as the taxpayer. That Navan Centre is probably council owned. That's ratepayers. It's maybe all steps as well. I'm not going to be good for your wee legs. But the sun's gone and there's a cool breeze. Ah, that is there now. The steps is there to stop erosion. But like Willow doesn't do steps, we're going to have to erode a wee bit, Willow. There's a main one down, Navan, whatever that one is, and Dun, whatever it is, and Tara. That must be the kingdom, is it? The prehistoric provincial centres, these kind of ceremonial earthworks. I didn't. Oh, Willow. You see how close it is to the road? That's I mean, it's a 15-minute experience the day when I turn it a couple of hours. Park your car on that road down there and you just come up. There's waves running through the grass. That's all they need. There's a very big mound. Well, I doubt they built all this here with shovels now. It must have been a hill here already. They might have topped it up a wee bit, Willow. Now, I know you're throwing today, Pet. You know why you're throwing? Because you need a drink. You do. Come on, tummy rub. Oh, you can't do tummy rubs because you've been fed. We're doing ear rub. We'll take a wee 5 minutes. Take a wee 5 minutes. Well, lie down here 5 minutes. What? Oh, knock the camera upside down. Oh, knock the camera upside down. My battery's going to go flat and everything here. It's here to see Navan. Instead of that, walls on a really yucky mood like. Well, you do need to drink, Pet. It's getting serious. It is getting serious. You haven't drank all morning. And you've been fed and everything. All puppies drink after eating. See, in Caravan, we were back around the bottom of the circle. We would have done the whole circle at the bottom. Maybe it could be a mile. I'll scratch her wee tummy here. She scratches her chin. Scratch her wee tummy. Sometimes it's nice to relax too, doesn't it, Willow? But you haven't done much walking today. I was in that other place. Oh, there's a wee bit of rain coming. See if that wee bit of rain comes, that'll help you, Pet. So that's what I mean. It goes either rain or sun. Very little in between. But the showers are pretty heavy. She could get a decent shower. It is getting busy now, Pet. It's getting busy. The rush hour's coming. Them tourists are coming up. We'll be stampeded. Now, the fact that this is a state care monument means the council's not putting a single penny into this hill, and yet they're trying to make money from it. That's what it is. That Navan Centre isn't actually cutting the grass here. They're not spending a penny in this place. On your taxpayers. One of the things I never agreed with, if you go to London, all the biggest of museums is all free. Anybody in the world can come to London and go into museums free. I'm going on with it. And yet, I have to pay. I have to pay to go into my local museums. And yet people from other countries can go into the main museums. And I'm also paying for them. I'm a taxpayer. How do they work that out? Should not be the people who pay tax get into museums free in London. And if you don't pay tax in the UK, then charge them. They're not going to say, I'm not going to London because they charge £5 to get into the British Museum. And then some of that money can go to our local museums here in Scotland and Wales. And then if I go to a museum here, show me same wee card to show that I paid tax, and I should be half price because I've already paid. But go around this wee circle here, Pat, no point in conquering the top. No, we need a bit of excitement and adrenaline. We'll go around the outside and then we'll come up over the top. And that shows a wee hut. That was a very big hut. Look at the size of the man. That was a big hut in his day. That's like a Millennium Dome back in his time. This is interesting. This is different from other ones. See this actual mound, the actual mound, not the hull. The hull was here. See this mound on top? What they actually done, they built this big round hut out of all these sticks. But it wasn't a hut. It was just a big round hut. What they done then was they filled this hut up with lime boulders. So they just carried them in one at a time. Carried them up, and whenever they got the hut entirely filled, they then set fire and burnt off what was left. And then after they set fire to it, then they put in clay on top. So all these posts were put there to get the shape. But you know, like, you imagine, like, you know yourself, like, you carry a bag of shopping, like, you know how heavy a bag of shopping can be. Well, a lime boulder can be heavier than a bag of shopping. You don't have the handles. So if you're walking up this hill here, imagine the wee man's walking up this hill, and there's the start of the hut. There's the start of the hut. Well, you can really guarantee that 99% of them are going to drop their boulder there. Because everybody's lazy, like. They're going to drop it there. And you're going to end up with the wrong shape of a mound. So what they done, they built this mound here, because they know how lazy people are. They're not just today, they're lazy. They've always been, since man has been born, they've been lazy. And women, they're all the same. So what they done, they built this mound here. So your man came in here, they brought about a buncher standing here. And he wanted to drop his boulder there. He said, oh, where that ye? Get it over the other side. So your man then, they walk across the other side and put his boulder against the far wall. And they've worked for the far wall towards the door. That way then, they got the whole mound filled up, and it turned out the right shape. People were lazy then too, Willow. You know, alright, they might have been in bare feet and all the rest, and I don't know where they got the boulders from, but like, they got the whole way up to the hill. You think they could walk that wee bit, but no, you can't trust them. You had to build this. Well, we're on this side now, see, you know. They not teach you that at school there, like. Oh, they tell you it's 2.5 meters high and all this kind of stuff. But they don't tell you why it was 2.5 meters high. Because they're lazy wee bastards, that's why. Well, you got to get the boys to walk the extra distance. So they come up here so they can see around them, like. No sat navs or Google Earth. If you wanted to see the Earth, you had to get up high. A lot of butterflies around this area, so there's... Whoa! Blackberries! Blackberries! It's only a water you're getting you today. I tell you what, that doesn't feel very moist. We fly, let's get off fly. That's a wee leaf. Don't feel very moist. Them are a wee bit dried, I think. Pretty wee bit dried. There's a lot of them, but they're pretty small. And it's not the best. They're not like the ones in the graveyard. Graveyard ones were better. Oh well. Keep you going. A wee bit of sugar will get you going. See, them ones hadn't even, they're still in the flowering stage. So they just need a wee bit longer. That wee tree there, look. It's got a wee name. It's got a wee number. I'm looking after that, so they are. Well, I don't like picking wee tiny blackberries. You might wait till they get a certain size. It's a waste to pick so many wee ones. Hang on, let's see. There's a good big bunch there. Now, this will do you here now. This will do you. See, if you hadn't have come up this hill, you wouldn't have got them. Look, you dropped one. You wouldn't have got them. You okay now? Hey, well, you know what? There's good grass up here too, but you've there. Right, well, we'll go up to the height now and get over and done with. Come on. Then we're going on the Armagh then. Look, see the sugar rush. Look at the sugar rush does. Look at that there. Hey. Willow. See that wee sugar rush? Look at that. I think it's died very quickly. Don't need to look, is it? A good advert for blackbirds. So it's just a pile of stone. You can build one of these in your garden. Get a couple of brush shafts. Cut them different heights, make a wee circle. You don't have to do this big like. Put a wee patio on top. See, I got a quarry down there. That wouldn't get plant permission today, would it? Probably digging up limestones. It looks disused now. But this is a pretty big site. You come up here for a day. Like I said, there's no picnic tables or nothing here. This is a historical place. Want that big tree there with some size and cut it down. The only reason why they knew they had a post was some of the holes were still on the ground from the post when the archaeologists dug down. But it makes you wonder now, how far did they dig down? How many stones did they remove? Did they just cut out a section or what? Because these archaeologists can destroy stuff as well. Other monuments in this area where we've seen the networks over there. So in a year there was a couple there. Oh, they're busy here. Probably first one didn't work out and they had another go and another go. There's numbers here. Bronze Hill Fort. King's Stable. Oh, there's the numbers there. So number 1's a Hull Fort. Number 2, King's Stables. That looks like a Hull Fort. Number 3, Loch Nashade. Number 3, looks like a wee lake, doesn't it? Number 4, Navan. And there's the other wee fort in Navan. Navan Centre's not in this. So Navan Centre's on down here, the left to right. No, that's the wee road, the freeway on. No, it's not. Down here's the freeway on. We walked up. How'd you know that? Too much excitement, Pep. We don't want to get too many forts in one day. I'm just thinking, well, over there could be more brambly than Wednesday now. There might be more blackberries over that path there, you know. With these ones past, do you want to go and look for blackberries? Oh, because she's losing. I don't know. Well, you think by now people know not to sneeze into their hands and stuff. You think, well, a year and a half on it now, like, I think people know how to sneeze. 2 winds, that's going to be the whole school shut down now. Yeah, somebody lit a fire on the side of the wee dead tree. Brambles there, but I don't see no big black. I want to see this bush over here. Because you're not drinking, well, you're going to need some energy to get back down this hole. I'm not very old, Willow. Don't think there's any point picking too many more. That's a good wee bunch there. So they're pretty small. They're not as good as the ones we got earlier. That's your last now, Pep. There we go. That's a girl. Come on now, head back to the car. Football match on today, GAA football match. I think RT's showing it on Sky Sports. There was a time that was free. It might be free in RTE, might be some kind of contract they have to show it. But people like to, if they can find some way of getting money off other people, there's plenty of boys who try and do it. This is free. Navan Centre, no need for it. That's like Sky Sport. You're trying to create something you don't need. Fella wants to make money out of it. And like a time of pandemics, a lot of ones out there don't have money. But doesn't mean they shouldn't go out. Just look for the free stuff again. Switch on RTE and not Sky Sport. You're seeing the same match. Come to the Navan Centre back entrance. It's the same thing as paying money in the Navan Fort or the Navan Centre. You don't want to do the steps, Pep. We'll go down a wee ramp again. There's a good bunch. See that there? I like to get that one that big like that. See that there now? I'll take this one off. That helps them other ones get bigger. So you're not actually depriving nature by doing that. But if you went and took all the wee tiny ones off, or that big one there. See, I'll take this big one off. Now all that energy now goes to them other ones. And this energy here can go into the Willow and get it down this hole. You happy girl now? Hey, well, I'll hopefully take a drink and get back down again. I'd like to see this house in Armagh. First house, I think it's the first house in Ireland to get hydroelectricity to the house. It's a townhouse. Big townhouse. It's a detached townhouse. So bear in mind when it was first built, probably the next door neighbour was 100 yards down the road. Big gardens and everything. But we're here now, well, I think we should come out of the Navan Centre and take the first road on the right, turn right, so we get this wee back road. I'm going to steer this wee back road on our sat nav. I'm going to see how wide it is. Can you bring a caravan down here? Well, we may be passing it sometime in the winter time, and we'll have a good walk around there. Hold on, Willow. We check the cars. When you come here, gates don't lock at 5:30. Free stuff's always better. Come on now, honey. Them roads look pretty narrow. We don't think I'll fancy bringing a caravan down no more. What's this here? Oh, £80 fixed. Here's something interesting here. St. Patrick's Pilgrim's Walk. Now, I see a wee bit of political stuff again. Welcome to Navan Fort, ancient capital of Northern Ireland. Now, the thing is, when this fort was here, there was no Northern Ireland. There was no Southern Ireland. But capital of. Now, you need to check up in your history again, but that original sign showed us there was like 4 other places similar to this. And Ireland was never united until the British took over. They were all fighting each other. So it mightn't be the capital of Northern Ireland, but it's still the capital of the northern part of Ireland. But the pilgrims come along, they must stamp these wee stamps to prove they've been here. Because like God mightn't believe them. And when they go up to heaven and say, God, I did the whole pilgrim's route, he's going to ask to see this pass. Each one of them passes must have a separate. Oh, I got a wee leaflet earlier. Where did the wee leaflet go? I got a wee leaflet from that other place, Pep. If I put it in here, can I stamp it? I don't think I put it in the car. What do you see? Here's a wee leaflet here. I got this in the other place. I'm going to put that in here now. Oh, it's a single page. So you think now the pass would be cardboard, wouldn't you? No, it's a couple of pages. What do we see now? Have to hold the camera, you see. So you all wonder now what kind of mark this makes. Could I sell that on eBay? Alright, there are some pilgrims want to cheat, you know. They don't want to do it. Can I send them a wee A4 page with a mark on it and they can say to God they've done it? It's not too clear. I'm trying to hold this page and film at the same time. Like, you don't get no ink or nothing. Satan might give ink with his, but no ink with the godly stuff. You know, it's hard to read. It's hard to read. I need to put the writing out the way. By the time lucky. It's just, well, I'm not doing this walk 3 times on that. So the writing actually appears on the other side. Well, that's it. If you fancy doing a walk, how long is it? You best not come up the sins to begin with, that's what I say. Don't be a sinner. No, Willow. You don't have to go through all these perils. Imagine somebody vandalised that, Willow, and somebody gets here and he doesn't get that stamp. I ain't going to hell, then. God will not believe him. He hasn't been here. Now, some people see. One will say, oh, see how Paddy down there? Oh, he's a one I get. And Paddy says, hang on now, he's bringing his wee card, look. My sons have been forgiven. I've got all 4 stamps or whatever it is. I've got them all here. You can't argue with him, he's done it. Maybe got a taxi the whole way right enough. Yeah. What I was doing was zigzagging again behind me. I put the camera between my legs, it's here. Well, we've got in the car now. See, I tell you the idea for the day was, I'm supposed to go now, visit a house, and she's supposed to have a sleep. But I couldn't sleep because the sun was shining. I couldn't leave her. I should be walking around that Navan centre now, and she should be having a sleep. So one day Armagh, see what happens. She hasn't had a sleep. And she hasn't had a drink. Even them boys have stopped playing. There's the actual building of the Navan Centre now. That's a wee bug hotel here. Oh, there's things about pieces again. They must have got a grant. It's just a lot of bricks and stuff. You see, there's plenty of bricks lying by Belfast. They clawed them at each other. But then the council come and tie them up. So what they're actually doing is making bug hotels, like. You just let them lie where they fall. Don't like anything to do with peace. Not that I want people fighting, but you stick the word peace on it and you get funding. And like all these Americans and all trying to bring peace in Ireland, all donating the money. Oh look, that's peace, we'll help the ones in Northern Ireland and Ireland and all be happy. And then it's going then to a bug hotel, or you know, it's nothing to do with folk in the bog side and the fighting clodding back to each other. Cafe. It's nearly a quarter of that building's taken up by a cafe. It's got two circles there, the big circle at the back, that must be the exhibition part. I'm not going to see it now because we're 2 hours late. Come on this way, Willow. Come on this way, honey. There's your windy better. Well, I'm on this way. You bit archaeology there, must take them off, you're ready to dig in the soil. I wonder what happens if you find a Roman coin, gold coin, do you keep it? They probably go out, some worker goes out in the morning, has to bury so many things. Probably bury copper coins, 2 pieces. You get somebody going with a metal detector, well, you get one of the cheap. Come on this way, Willow. Hey, if a coach driver comes here, you can phone them up. What they should have is a wee barrier across here and have the coach driver phone up if they ended up the barrier up behind you. And they just give them a wee PIN number and you type it in. What do you reckon, Willow? Don't know what to do with you now, Willow. Might just call a halt to this day too, you know. I'd like to go to that house in Armagh, but we'll drive to Armagh and we've got that other place in Portadown. We'll drive there, the second one. If we don't get parked the first one, go to the second one, I'll visit it, you will sleep in the car. But you still haven't had a drink. All I have now is the water and the car. Nothing fresh. You wouldn't drink the fresh stuff. How's she still walking? I don't know.